Hi, I'm Wally Weisopel, City Manager. On March 23rd, the City Council declared an emergency with regard to the COVID-19 virus. Today, I'd like to provide you an update with regard to city services and what you can expect from the City of Fridley. The City Department managers met and agreed on a plan that will continue to provide the essential services to the residents and visitors of Fridley. These essential services you can continue to count on include police and fire response services, 911 Anoka County dispatch, police accident reports that you might need to receive, gun and concealed carry permits. Investigations will continue on crimes that have taken place within the city. Essential services in the finance and city clerk department include utility payments and inquiries. If you're selling your home, you can still get your final read of water meters. Accounts payable and receivable will still be processed. Payroll and benefit administration for our city employees will continue. Election registration and absentee voting, even though it's not going on right now, will also be available should the emergency be prolonged. In public works, essential services will include our utilities. So if you have difficulty with your water or sewer, you still can have a public works utilities person come out for that service. Streets, signals, traffic signals, and signs will continue to be maintained. Fleet maintenance operations, our mechanics will continue to repair squad cars, fire trucks, and public works vehicles to make sure those essential services will continue. Building maintenance will continue to provide services for our police and fire and public works employees. Essential services for our community services and employee relations include our human resources and support staff to make sure that workers' compensation and other required services are provided to our employees. Communications so that we can continue to provide to you the necessary information for you to be informed. In community development, land use permits will continue to be processed. Building permits and licensing will also be handled, as well as certificate of occupancy. These are for new buildings or remodeled buildings that need to get occupancy during this time. Our Housing Redevelopment Authority will continue to meet as they have obligations similar to what our City Council does. Refuse and recycling questions will still be answered, and services will continue. In the City Manager's office, essential services include the oversight of all of our departments. Delivering these services during this emergency period will include business as usual for public safety and utilities. We ask that you look at the city's website for additional information and to find out if you can be served in any way through the city's website. Our city employees, essential and non-essential, will still be working, they just won't be here at City Hall. Email directly to their city employees. A directory will be provided to you online, along with the city phone numbers that you can call our employees. They can answer your questions directly at home. We'll continue to have the utility drop box in front of the Civic Campus available, and there's also a police phone within the police building vestibule, which will be open and available to you during that time. With regard to our facilities, the Civic Campus will be closed to the public effective Wednesday, March 25th at 4:30. And this will continue until at least April 6th. It could be continued depending on the conditions. Our public safety vestibule phone, as I mentioned, will be available during that time, as well as the utility drop box, and our park shelters will remain available to people. We just ask you to obey the social distancing requirements. At Springbrook, the building will be closed, as will be the restrooms. The park will be open for your use. Our liquor stores will also close effectively March 25th at 8 p.m. and remain closed until the 6th of April. Services that are temporarily discontinued in public works include our park maintenance. Our community services and employee relations, our recreation program will be canceled. Our community development will include a discontinuation temporarily of rental inspections and code enforcement. In public safety, fire inspections of common areas will be delayed, and fire inspections of commercial properties will be delayed as well unless there's a certificate of occupancy needed. In the Finance and City Clerk's office, assessing visits will not take place, and the liquor store, again, will be closed effective Wednesday at 8 p.m. Meetings of the City Council will continue as scheduled. The City Council may cancel that meeting with appropriate notice. These temporary conditions for service delivery will go through April 6th unless they need to be continued. To find updates on that, please check our website. In the meantime, on behalf of the Mayor and the City Council, I urge you to take the precautions that are necessary to make sure that we get through this COVID-19 pandemic as quickly as possible with the least amount of disruptions. And if you have any questions, please contact City Hall or the city website. Thanks for tuning in.